Okay, so first off, I lied to you. When I told you that I had everything recorded earlier today, that was a lie. So hopefully I'm going to get this video out before the end of the day. If not, well... In response to your story, I feel the pain. When I first moved here to Florida when we were doing the internship, I had US Bank, and me, being naive little me, took that name to be literal. And so I thought that US Bank meant that it was everywhere in the US. And so I got here, and not even a week into the program, I realized that, oh fuck, there is no US banks within 500 miles of Patterson. This is really hard. Well, anyway, on to the story. So in my position that I'm working right now, they've opened up team captain positions, which we've been waiting for since we started like a year ago. And me and a few of the original team members are still there, and we figure, you know, should be next in line for that position. They have us interview, which we thought was kind of weird. I mean, if we've been doing this for the past year, and so far all of the job descriptions of this team captain position has been exactly what we've been doing without getting paid to do it for the past year, we figure, great, so we're just gonna slide right into that position. Anyway, our bosses opened up those interviews, and so we went in and we interviewed and we did the whole process. And of course, I'm tired that day because we're working doubles and we're working our asses off to make sure that everything's going well for this team. And we find out the next day that instead of giving it to the people who deserve it, we had a team member hired on who literally her first day was 2 weeks ago. And she is now our team captain. So I'm finding it a little bit hard to kind of not be biased and a little bit salty about that, but I'm sure she'll do a great job. But it really opened my eyes to the way that corporations can just shaft you without any sort of repercussions. And so when I'm being told by my boss that I didn't get it and that it was instead given to someone who's only been here for a total of 24 hours maybe on the clock, she told me that the reason why was because in my interview I looked tired, and that came off as uncaring for the position. So I just realized that I'm signed into Brandon Ainsley's iTunes on my computer. I'm not sure how that happened. Get out of here. Completely lost my train of thought now. And so when my boss was telling us the reason why we weren't picked for the position over someone who's only been here for about 24 hours total, she told me that I looked personally tired, and that came off as uncaring for the position, despite the fact that I've been doing the job duties of this team captain for this position for the past year straight without complaint. Her second reason was that I was coming off as super confident for the position, and I really wanted to be like, yeah, I'm confident. Maybe it's coming off as cocky, but that's because I have been doing this, like I said, for the past year. And honestly, I think the whole entire hiring process with the interviews and the formalities is a complete farce when you've already got perfectly qualified team members for the position ready to step into that position. And so really, this whole entire interview process was just a smokescreen for our boss to be able to hire in someone completely underqualified and unprepared for this position for her own personal benefit. Anyway, I guess really I didn't have too much to talk about this time. My life has just kind of been wrapped up in this whole craziness with the new team captain position opening up, and so really that's all I've been doing so far. Hopefully eventually I can come up with more interesting things to talk about. At the moment this shit is really hard. So more practice, we'll have better videos. Good night.